One mistake.
You screw up, it's amazing.
Yeah.
What? Eh?
Both of those have rumble seats. Well,
Yes.
I'm not sure if that's actually
that's a trunk. I was wanting to take a picture of this stand.
That'll actually have a condensate Family steamer.
Yeah, let's just go. They're from Maine. Yeah, Maine.
Let's see.
That's what they hear.
Probably 40 times people that are here.
Sorry.
That's all right.
No.
I think we can say that 1913 has been a monumental year. Now, for those of you who do not know who I am, my name is Mrs. Mary E. McCoy, the wife of Elijah McCoy, the renowned colored inventor. Now, although I'm not here today to talk about my husband or his inventions, I must say I am so proud of his accomplishments and the impact that he has made on American inventions. Now, I'm not going to keep you here long today. I am simply here to inspire and invite you to serve. I believe it is a moral imperative for those of us who have to give to those who are struggling and have not. That is what my faith and my life experiences have taught me. Now, I have had the honor of helping many people throughout my life by establishing and participating in organizations and clubs like the original Women Workers Club, the 20th Century Women's Club, which was formed by a group of prominent white women in Detroit, and the Federated Colored Ladies of Michigan, among many others. In fact, I joined so many clubs, they call me the mother of clubs. Now, I have seen firsthand the struggles that women and children face in our society, many who are living in poverty with limited access to medical care, education, and the basic resources. I have been blessed to help so many people, but you know, I said to myself, I wanted to help even more people. So I thought, instead of pleading and cajoling and petitioning those in power to listen to people that are in need, why don't we women get the right to vote and put people in power that will listen to those that are in need? Now,
Here.
I bring to you my latest effort. As a suffragist, I know that this is a fundamental issue of equality and justice, and I am committed to doing whatever it takes to make our voices heard across the country. Now, the women's procession in Washington, D.C. in March of 1913 was a pivotal moment in the history for women's right to vote. We gathered in the Capitol by the thousands. We carried banners and signs, and we shouted, and we demanded that we are a force to be reckoned with, and we want the right to vote. So it was an incredible sight to see so many women join together in solidarity, especially triumphant for we colored women. You see, many of the white delegations did not allow the colored women who were fighting for the right to vote as well. Now, we had a problem amongst our men folk too, but a lot of them did not see fit for us to have the right to vote. But a lot of those white women, the delegation, did not want to march in solidarity with us. In fact, only New York, Illinois, and Michigan were the only delegations that allowed colored women to march in solidarity with the white women. In fact, Ida B. Wells, the co-founder of the NAACP, she was a member of the Illinois delegation. Well, they would not let her march in front with the Illinois delegation led the march. They would not let her march in front, but when the march began, she grabbed herself a sign and she ran in the front. She stood her ground and she prevailed. Oh, in fact, I am proud to say that I was the flag bearer from Michigan for that march. Give me a hand, please.
Hey.
It was quite a brave movement. Looking back, I am filled with pride and gratitude for all that we were able to accomplish. Now, we did not win the right to vote, but we laid the groundwork for the future to come. We showed the world that women indeed are a force to be reckoned with, and most importantly, we lifted as we climb. So, I am a social reformer, an advocate for the poor, as well as a suffragist. It is because I live by my faith and I learn from my experiences that I have worked to empower women and children, the less fortunate, and give them the tools and resources they need to succeed. And while there may be many challenges along the way, I am proud of what has been accomplished. I know that this work has made a real difference in the lives of many. So, it doesn't matter if you help your neighbor, a friend, a stranger, somebody across the world. I encourage you to use your voice and be heard. So, I invite you in true fellowship to join me, because this fight is not over. We have much to do and much can be accomplished to uplift those who are less fortunate. And remember, even the smallest action can produce monumental results. Say it with me. Lift as we climb.
Lift as we climb. Lift as we climb.
Thank you so very, very much. Again, my name is Mrs. Mary E. McCoy. And remember, always help someone in need. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Beautiful speech.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day at the old car.
Huh? Okay. Do they start running with it?
You're supposed
Do you not already put celery and salt on everything? Yeah.
But I've never heard of salt.
Thank you very much. My pleasure.
Until then, if you would have big schools like in the city of Detroit, and maybe have 300-400 students, but you would be everybody from first to 12th grade. Unfortunately, it's no school that when I graduated from there.
All right, a year later, Dennis Johnson from London came up with a similar thing. There was no pass, like I said, in London, Germany to go into London, so London was free, so, see? Just like what James is doing, but this is a little more fluid, a little more racy. Very nice.
You can put back there. You can have third row seating. You can also put luggage up here. Now look at this. This is wood. I mean, this is nice and strong. So this is what this was for. This was basically a taxi cab. Well.
When I'm done here, I'll pull out this one end, I'll pull the other end out. There's lots of people that still do this. Right. One of our presenters, she's a big hobbyist. She does this, and she's taught us.
Does this, yeah, she shows her pieces, yeah, but I never really made time.
Okay, there you so much. Oh, you're welcome. It's sweet. You can pick it up, put it down. It's nice.
Yeah. Yes.
Hello, friends.
Hello.
So welcome to 1876. This is the Ford family home, and it came from the family farm that was only about 3 miles from where we're standing right now. Henry Ford, when he was an older man, he took the family farm back. It was threatened by railroad construction in 1919. And he said, wow, we have to move the home. Let's take it back to when my mother was alive. And if she had walked in the door, I want her to think that there'd been no changes. So he's looking for all the elements, everything, the colors, the wallpaper, the carpet, everything that had been in the home at that time, and makes it exactly the same. So he's looking for copies of the factory-made furniture they owned, the Jenny Lind bed that's in there. If they made one of these, they made a gazillion of them, so he could find these. And some things were harder to find than others. Ask Andy about the stove that's in that room. He's got a great story that goes with that. But he made a multi-year project of restoring this. It was the first historic home that he decided to restore. He and his family, and his wife decided they used it as their vacation home in the past. So they would hold dinner parties and music nights and things here. But it's the first historic home we restored. I gotta think it inspired the rest of the village. It came here, the village opened 10 years after we started this project, and then only in 1944 did it come to rest in this location. They kept it as a private home until Henry and Clara had both passed on, and only opened to visitors in the 1950s. So come on in, enjoy the house. I call this the time travel house, because he took such care in making it exactly the same. It's probably the closest you're going to have to stepping into the past.
Thank you so much. What do you call what you're doing?
This is a hooked rug.
A hook rug.
Because I got a hook and I'm making a rug.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I've got the hook jammed in the backing right there. So what I do is I've got a strip of fabric. These are all cut from larger pieces of woolen cloth. And I push the hook through and catch the strip that I've got underneath. Bring up a loop, set it to the height of its friends, make sure it's straight, and then do it 1,000,000 times.
Thanks.
That's all there is to it. You're very welcome.
So this looks like a very prosperous farmhouse from 1876.
That is exactly the word we use, but it certainly was not rich people. There were farms like this all around the city of Detroit and every city in the country. They had an advantage because they were close to a city. 100,000 people were living there and their horses. They needed grain, hay, potatoes, apples, firewood every single day, and they were happy to bring in wagon loads of that.
So how big was the farm?
They started with 80 acres.
AK Steel, I think it is now.
It could be.
I think it's AK Steel. I drive by it every day. I recognize it.
I figured, I was waiting, I thought, he's gonna know, he's thinking about it.
I grew up here in Dearborn. No,
I think we saw it.
Wally Clem.
That sounds like
And then remember how that one over there was lining it up with the deck?
Our friends said to take a lot of pictures, so here I am.
I would believe that they're probably over in that area there somewhere.
Not square.
in here. Quite sad, right? Very nice.
Have a talk with Thomas Edison.
Oh, okay. That sounds like a good idea.
Okay.
Where are you doing that? We'll go too.
I'm down to 144 boxes now. I put that
this today.
And the rest of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were walking around on that last one.
Come on. How fast is he going?
Goes about 30.
Okay.
I never got up.
Exactly, they still. So I was like, okay, we'll make a wagon have a motor. There you go. So all the cars today are all the cars driving. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't think a lot of times during the week or whatever you'd have mild keys on around here on that before. Today, yeah, a lot of people owners and drivers are all you got here on the looks like when we walk out
You know, in the grand scheme of things, not that much less expensive than a two-seat Model T at an extra $100 above that. But built in North Bergen, New Jersey, and sold through dealers like Abercrombie & Fitch and FAO Schwartz. And more a go-kart than an automobile, which probably goes without saying here, but they were sometimes marketed as being legitimate options for transportations. For people,
let's ask ourselves, what do you really need to get around? And I